What's super exciting about this play is it is really a young company show, but the Donmar is putting that engagement work front and central.
We did a workshop on participation process, doing workshops in schools and youth groups, and we then invited young people from that to come and do Easter intensive weeks with us, and then anybody that had been involved in that process could audition. We saw about 1,500 people as part of that process, and we then cast over half of our jurors from that process.
This project is really unique because it's taking real young people from across London and giving them access to arts and facilities. So it's taking community theatre work into the heart of mainstream theatre and a main stage, and that work doesn't happen very often.
And the week has been amazing. I think I've gained so much experience, honestly.
By integrating teenagers to the main cast, it's really showing how passionate we are about climate change and what needs to be done about it.
I got to see how talented my peers are.
It's everyone's future, but it's especially our future, and so we need a say to decide what's going to happen to us.
I think what's been really exciting about working with the Donmar's participation team is they have worked in terms of thinking about what any particular juror that we've met could need from the process. So we're really finding the next generation of talent through this process, and it's been so exciting thinking about what we can put in place to support them on their journey, and that feels really thrilling that it's being engaged with in such a deep way.
My job title was Junior Creative Assistant for Stage Management.
I was the Junior Creative Director.
My role was Junior Creative Assistant for Set and Design.
I was the Junior Creative Lighting Designer.
The JCA programme sort of allowed me to find out more about stage management and the backstage roles and the rehearsal process.
I worked personally with the understudies, helping them understand the sort of world that the trials are set in. I worked with them on that, and then also helping them learn the different characters, understand the characters and learn their lines.
So being able to not only just learn about set and design, but lighting, stage management and directing, it was really insightful, and I learned a lot about that.
There is still so much you can do in theatre that I think is just as fun and fulfilling. Everyone was so kind and accepting, and all the language everyone was using was so deliberately inclusive. And it just made for such a safe, welcoming atmosphere that people could really thrive in. So I really enjoyed being able to be in that space.
It was brilliant. That was actually fantastic. I can't explain how good that was.
And I've genuinely, especially in London, never really seen in the London theatre a message like that, with a cast of such young creatives. It was just so refreshing to see people your age and younger on stage.
I just remember being in the dressing room prior to opening night, and I was just sitting there, and only half an hour before we went on, it finally hit me, oh my God, we're going on, we're doing a show, there's 250 people out there waiting who paid to see us.
It was so much fun. It was like all of this work that we had all put in was finally put into action. And we all had so much adrenaline, and then we all went on, and the audience was amazing, and we all did so great. It was just, I couldn't have asked for it to be any better. It was so great.
I think it's helped me to understand the politics around the climate crisis a bit more. Some of the defendants talk about, political parties and their messages, and this really controversial thing of we could all be doing more.
I already knew the climate crisis was a thing, but I never actually delve deeper into the specifics and actual information about it, and how do I say, close it really is to impacting us.
It's what everyone says, it's the play that you can't unread, and it has to make you think differently, it has to make you think about what you're doing and what you're not doing.
I think there's a huge legacy for us as an organisation, which is about changing our practice. The project is not only about how we work with schools and communities in different ways, it's about how we make a sustainable production and how we make this in a sustainable way, which we then embed that learning into the rest of our work as an organisation and also share that with the sector.
There's such a great support team that help you through everything. Any questions you have, they can be answered. And I don't think there's any other thing that could have taught me what this has taught me. Yeah, it's just kind of made me feel I just want to carry on doing acting, and it's made acting seem like a career opportunity that could be possible rather than just a dream, which was really exciting.